Ladies and gentlemen, the NYPD is getting slammed with budget cuts. Right now, they can't hire, they have a hiring freeze, and they can't bring in new recruits right now. So, this comes at a time when the NYPD has lost 2,500 officers this year alone. That's how many have turned their badges in to resign this year, 2023. So, New York finest, I don't know why they call them that, continue to bolt from the job at an alarming rate, according to new data obtained by the Post. And some cops worry the exodus will only get worse because the city plans to cancel the next five police academy classes, shrinking the nation's largest police force to the smallest it's been in a decade. A total of 2,516 NYPD cops have left so far this year, the fourth highest number in the past decade, and 43% more than 1,750 who hightailed it in 2018 before the pandemic and crime spikes hit the city. NYPD pension data show the number of cops quitting before they reach the 20 years required to receive their full pension also skyrocketed. Wow. I guess they are running. They're running for the hills from 509 in 2020 to 1,040 so far this year, an alarming 104% increase, the data show. The years of departure and lack of replacements are now taking a toll, forcing cops who remain on the job to work inhumane amounts of forced overtime. This is according to the police union. Ah. So the workload is a leading factor that's driving people away from the job, the union leader said. The NYPD is going to survive these staffing reductions. It cannot just keep squeezing cops for more hours. The union has proposed a flexible schedule that would have cops work longer hours and fewer days. Incredibly, 21 cops walked away from the job earlier this year in just a 2 day period, February 20th and February 21st, to join MTA, police sources say. Even former NYPD commissioner stepped down in June. And wow, officers typically work 20 years or more to collect their full pension, which can equate to 50% of their final average salary. One police officer who wanted to remain anonymous for fear of retribution said he plans to leave the job this summer when he hits 20 years. I keep in contact with the guys that I was in the police academy with, and we all have the same notion, he said, of his 2024 class, 2,400. So I think maybe 95% of us are planning on leaving. The wary officer said the workload had whittled down. NYPD is already crushing cops, and things will decline further now that the city put, all these budget cuts in place, and there are not going to be a police academy classes. At least five of them have been canceled as part of the planned budget cuts announced by Mayor Adams on November 16th. The drastic cuts will reduce the department to just 29,000 cops by the end of 2025, the lowest level since the mid 90s, and come amid a slew of citywide tightening. So the mayor has blamed the city's multi-billion-dollar migrant crisis for the budget cuts. Mm-mm-mm. See, that's all the more reason for them not to be here. Seriously. As a 45-year-old, he said he's having a difficult time keeping up with the same punishing hours he worked when he was much younger. We've been working an average of 13 to 14 hours a day with a lot of protests happening in the city. Enough is enough. I'll have maybe one day off for the week, and I'm so tired from work, I don't want to do anything. The job is taking a toll on young cops. So, a 28-year-old Queens police officer who wants to remain anonymous said the job is unbearable now. He is looking to leave sooner than later. So, a former member of Miami SWAT team officer who helps recruit and relocate New York City cops to greener pastures. In his case, police departments in Florida told the Post he's busier than ever and moved 60 disgruntled officers over the past 2 years. The cops who left can't believe they ever worked there, NYPD, the Queens native said. He said the ex NYPD officers tell him they were afraid to make arrests because of the anti cop climate in the Big Apple. Look, get out of here. I see y'all making arrests all the time. Get out of here with that crap. You're scared to make arrests. You know, not only are you not scared to make arrests, you're not scared to take innocent people and throw them in jail. You ain't scared of that either. When they do make a collar, it's what is the point? So they're saying, what is the point in even making arrests, because the population is very anti-cop. But we see that they're still out there making all kinds of arrests. This guy can just miss us all with that one. So the exodus began after Derek Chauvin murdered George Floyd in May 25th, 2020, triggering nationwide protest and calling to defund the police. Anti cop hostility, bail reform, and rising crime has led to frustration among NYPD rank and file. Assaults against NYPD cops have skyrocketed by more than 25% this year. Do y'all remember back in, I think it was like around 2012, 2013, people were throwing water on the cops and they were like, that's an assault. Throwing water is an assault. Oh, these people are petty. So anyway, let's get on. Assaults against NYPD have skyrocketed. I read that part. So when you look at the number of resignations, you need to ask yourself, why would the mayor even consider making cuts to hiring in the NYPD? Well, it's because of all the money they're spending on the migrants. They don't have the money now. Y'all poured your money into migrants. That's why you don't have it now. So, y'all, they can't get staff, they can't get new recruits, and people are running in droves away from the NYPD. And the cops are complaining about long hours, working 13 to 14-hour days because they've been shorthanded for a long time. Well, I wish I could say I feel bad for them, y'all, but I just simply don't. I don't at all. But please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.